Welcome back to our midweek tutorial today. This is Samira Z Fashion Channel, home of trendy styles. I want to say thank you again to all my subscribers. And if you are new to my channel, you are welcome. And don't forget to click the subscribe button under my video to subscribe. You can always share my videos, share it with your friends, tell them to subscribe. Let us move this channel. Let us make this channel to grow. So today's video is interesting because we are making a short dress that has printing. We are going to print the printing outside. The printing will be done outside. So just watch this video to the end. You are going to benefit a lot. Let's get started.
We are making a short dress with plenty. So this is the fabric that we are using. So I'm trying to fold it before starting the measurement. So now we want to start the measurement. So you will use your tape to roll it out, that is to get the length, because this is the actual length we want for the length now before putting the gather at the top. The gather will be at the outside. So now I'm marking the shoulder. So you continue marking the shoulder to get the line to your armhole where you get your bust measurement. So you roll it with your roller. So that is it. Don't mind the chalk, you see it's not showing very well, but that is the rolling there. So now I'm marking the neck. So I've marked it. So now I'm marking the bust side, that is to get the neckline. So that is the neckline, that is to bring the cleavage down, because we are doing the front side. So I'm just trying to have that round cutting there at the neck side. So now what I'm doing here is to measure the half length. I'm measuring the half length, that's from the shoulder to your half length. So you roll it. So I'm trying to roll it out for us to do the measurement. So now I'm also trying to do the measurement from the bust now. So that is the measurement for the bust. So after marking, you now add your allowance. So I'm using 38 to do the bust, and that is the armhole that I've done there. So the measurement for the half length, where you will get your waist measurement, is 34. So after marking it, you add 1 inch because it has dots. After that 1 dot, you now add your allowance proper now. So now we've gotten the waist measurement. So now from the shoulder to your hip line is what I'm trying to get there. So I'm marking it from the shoulder to the hip line, marking it. That is from that shoulder to that hip line is 25, where you will start your measurement. So I'm rolling it out also for the hip line. So I'm using the ruler to roll it out. So that is it. The chalk is not showing very well, but that is what I'm doing there. So after that, before you now do the measurement for the hip. So I'm doing the hip. The hip is 44. So I'm marking 44 there. Don't forget, when you are cutting it, you divide it by 4, all your measurement. So that's what I'm doing. So now I'm trying to connecting it from the bust to the waistline, and from the waistline to the hip and to the hemline. So that is it. So I've connected it. So that is the measurement. So from the shoulder now, I'm slanting it. You use 1/2 inch to slant it for it to slope down. So that is what I've done there too. So from the neck now, I will cut it later, but because it has a cape on the neck, so I'm not cutting it out now. That is the neck now. It's the side cutting that I'm doing because we're done with the measurement. So I'm cutting it out. So that is what I'm doing there, as you can see there. So that is it. So try and watch my video. Subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Make a comment. So that's what I'm doing there. So now I'm cutting it. That is the armhole side now. So I'm cutting the armhole. So that is it. So it's very easy. It's a short dress with pleating outside, because the pleating will be outside. I will pleat it out. So that is what I'm doing there now. So we're done with the front measurement and the cutting. I'm just trying to give it a good cutting there. So I'm removing the allowance there. Yes, so it's done with the front. So just to shape it out, because you see there's excess there. So that is the excess I'm removing there. So now first I have to cut the neck by, that is the cleavage by 3. That is not the actual neck that we are bringing down, because of the back side that I'm cutting it now, because that is what I will use at the back. So it's the shoulder side that I'm sloping now. So I've cut it out now. So that is it. So just for us to fold it with the back side and put your allowance for the zip, like 1.5 allowance inches for the zip side. So there's no need of doing measurement, just for us to cut it. So I'm doing the cutting from the back neck. So that is what I'm doing now. So just lay your fabric and use the front side to cut it. So that's what I'm actually doing there, because the measurement is already done with the front measurement. So that is it. So I'm just cutting the excess, that the allowance that is on the fabric from the back side. So that is what I'm doing, cutting it out. It's not difficult at all. So just for you to do the measurement from the front side first, and just lay your fabric to the back side, and remember to put allowance for the zip. So that's what I've done there, and started cutting it now. So that is it. So we are using the front to cut out the back side. So it's done. We've cut it out. So the back is ready too, as you can see there. Yes. So I'm just trying to take away the surplus that is there, that is to make the cutting look fine. So you can see there I've done it. So I'm opening the zip side of the back, that is the allowance side for the zip side. So that is what I'm still doing there. So it's done. So I've cut it out. So that is the front side now, and this is the back. So I'm just trying to show you how it look like, so you can see the back side. So assuming you are sewing it, this it will now look. So you use your lining, because it will be lined. Cut it with your lining. So this is the neck of the front side because it's like V slanting, not really V. You will see the style. I'm just showing you everything that is going to be on that neck. So this is the neck. So I'm using chalk to chalk it out. Actually, if you want to get this kind of neck, this is how you do it. So why I'm doing it this way, for me to know the side that I want that slanting. So this is the cutting. So, and I also show you how you will get your cape or your collar. It's actually collar cape. So you see how it will look like. So that is the neck you can see now. Spread your fabric, mark the way you saw me doing, and cut. So can you see the neck now? So I've cut the neck. So that is it. So I'm laying it on the other material that I will use to cut the cape now. So it's the cape now that I'm trying to do. What I'm doing there now is I'm using chalk to chalk it. So just follow this pattern that you are seeing there that I'm doing. This is how you get your collar on this style that you are seeing us making now. So from the shoulder to there that I'm pointing, this is the shorter side because it's a slanting neck. So you use two. I'm doing it from the shoulder now. You make it longer a bit from that shoulder. That is what I'm trying to explain there. So I've removed it just for us to use chalk and tape to get the actual size of it that we want. What I did there is I'm using 4 to get it there. So I'm marking 4 throughout. So this is the neckline there. So I'm marking it with 4. So that is it. And it's done. So you all use your ruler to roll it out and get it. So that is it. That is the side that is longer. So after that, you also connect with the other side of it. What I'm still marking there that you can see is 4. So I'm using it to mark by 4. So that is the marking. So can you see it? So please just look at it very well. Seeing the chalk is not showing, but you will see what is going to happen here. So I'm done with the neck, just for us to cut it out. So it's a cape, collar cape that we are doing here on this dress that we are making. And the dress has a pleating at the bottom, outside pleating. So we'll pleat it outside. So that is it. So I'm cutting it. So this actual side now, this particular place that I'm cutting is the next side. Don't forget, this is the next side. So I'm cutting it out now. So you can see that it's not too difficult, just for you to look at it very well. So it has cut. I've cut it out. So I'm cutting the other side of it to get it done. So that is it. So just try and see what to do on this video. It's very easy. The neck, the cape. So you will see how it will look like, and you will love to do the style also. So that is it. It's done. The neck cape is done. So I will show you. So what I'm marking here now, I'm trying to decape it so that you not get confused. This place now is the neck. In the neck side, if you didn't mark it, you may likely misplace the neck side, or you can turn it upside down. Don't want you to tie the neck now. So this actual side too is the neck. Yes, this is the neck side. So to mark it is still better, so that you really know the actual side of the neck side. So that is the neck. If you want to fix it on the fabric, that is the next side that you will use and fix. So that is it. That is the neck. So now you can also lay it again, because you have to lay it and recut, so that you use it to face it or to use and turn. So that's what I'm doing there. So you lay it and recut one and use it to turn the cloth, the neck of the cape. So that is it. So I'm just learning to show you that's cut. So you can see the way the neck is. You have not sewn it now, but as I can see that you understand what that neck is. So this is where I gummed with paper stay. I use paper stay to gum it, one side of it. So that is the side, and it's already done with the sewing. So that is the sewing side. You don't sew the next side, because this is the next side. This is where I sewed. So you can see. So I'm opening it for you to see there. So that is the neck now, and that is the cape. Can you see it very well now? So try it, because that is the essence of showing this video. So can you see what I'm telling you about this cape? So we have not sewn it yet on the fabric, but you can see how it look like. So that is the cape there, that is the collar. So that is it. It's already ironed. So now later we'll now fix it on the fabric. So this is the neck. So it's done.
Yes, guys, our dress came out very well, very beautiful. As you can see, look at the cape. I hope you learned something new. Just try and watch this video. You can always watch this video to the end so that you can learn. So the cape, you see how we did it, and the dress is lovely. So keep a date with us. Don't forget to always subscribe, turn your notification bell, so that whenever we have interesting video, whenever we post something like this, you will be notified, so that you can know that we have uploaded a new video. And always try to put to practice what you have learned from our videos each day that you finish watching it. Try to practice it. So give our videos a thumbs up, so that the video can reach more people, so that they too can also watch and learn something new. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you again in my next video.